Welcome to lesson 110. Today we are going to be learning how to divide numbers by multiples of 10. Now if we think back to lesson 105, we did a problem like this, 901 divided by 10. And we remembered the quick trick is simply to make the last digit your remainder. So dividing by 10 we get 90, remainder 1. But what happens if we have a different multiple of 10, like 20, or 50, or 80, or 30? Well, the first thing that we should do is ignore the 0 to begin with. And we should just pretend like we're dividing by the tens digit. In this case, it's a 2. So first we're going to say how many times does 2 fit into 1? Well, we know 2 does not fit into 1. How many times does 2 fit into 12? 2 fits into 12 6 times. Now, 20 does not fit into 12 6 times. 20 does not fit into 12. Instead, it fits into 126 6 times. So we're going to do 20 times 6, which 6 times 2 is 12, add a 0. We're going to subtract, and we have 6 left over. There's nothing left to bring down, so in this case our answer is 6, remainder 6. Let's try another one. How many times does 30 fit into 181? Remember, pretend like you're just dividing by the tens digit 3. 3 does not fit into 1, but it fits into 18 6 times. Now 30 doesn't fit into 18, it's too big, but it does fit into 181 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18, add the 0. When we take this away, we have 1, so we have 6, remainder 1. 292 divided by 40. We ask ourselves, how many times does 4 fit into 2? 0. How many times does 4 fit into 29? 7. 40 does not fit into 29, so we add our 0. It fits into 292 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28, and add your 0. 2 minus 0 is 2, and 9 minus 8 is 1. Now, 12 might seem like a big remainder, but as long as our remainder is smaller than our divisor, we're good. So our answer is 7, remainder 12. How many times does 30 fit into 267? First, we should ask, how many times does 3 fit into 2? 0. How many times does 3 fit into 26? 8. But 30 doesn't fit into 26. It fits into 267 8 times. 8 times 3 is 24, and add a 0. 7 minus 0 is 7, and 6 minus 4 is 2. Again, 27 seems like a big remainder, but as long as it's smaller than our divisor, we're good. So our answer is 8, remainder 27. Now what if we have this? How many times does 60 fit into 613? To start, we say how many times does 6 fit into 6? Well, 6 fits into 6 once. Now 60 does not fit into 6, but 60 fits into 61 one time. 60 times 1 is 60. We subtract, and 1 minus 0 is 1. This time we do have something to bring down, the 3. Now, how many times does 60 fit into 13? 60 is bigger than 13. That means 60 fits into 13 0 times, and we have a remainder of 13. How many times does 50 fit into 700? Well, 5 fits into 7 one time, but 50 doesn't, so we put a 0. 50 fits into 70 one time. 50 times 1 is 50, and we subtract. 7 minus 5 is 2, and 0 minus 0 is 0. We bring down our 0, and now we start again. How many times does 5 fit into 20? 5 fits into 20 4 times, which means 50 fits into 200 4 times. 5 times 4 is 20, and add a 0. When we subtract, we get 0. And in this problem, we have no remainder. And that is lesson 110.